Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin' here. Ever hoping to find a diamond in a rough at that local garage sale? Well, here are 11 of the most amazing finds at garage sales. Number 11 is a 50-cent painting worth $10,000. In May 2015, Christie's Auction House in New York made history by selling the single most expensive piece of art sold at auction. The price tag of this one-of-a-kind Picasso was just over $179 million. Picasso began painting the series A through O in 1954. Version O is now owned by an anonymous phone bidder. Number 10 is a Tiffany mirror purchased for $2, valued at over $25,000. An anonymous buyer purchased this 1905 Tiffany Peacock mirror from Hurley, Arizona. The mirror was brought into the Antiques Roadshow to be appraised in 2010. This Art Nouveau style piece includes leaded and reflective glass and is stamped with the iconic Tiffany Studios New York logo. PBS's Antique Roadshow appraiser, Aurelie Sluka, appraised the piece at $25,000, which is 12,500 times what the buyer originally paid for it. Number 9. Velvet Underground record purchased for 75 cents and sold for $25,000. Montreal native Warren Hill purchased this vinyl Velvet Underground album for 75 cents from a New York City sidewalk sale in 2002. Hill, a record buff, was excited at the mere prospect of enjoying the classic album. Unbeknownst to him, this piece of vinyl was a rare EP demo that the group cut for Columbia Records in April 1966, the only known copy of that recording session. Hill posted the album on eBay, and the auction ended with a bid of $25,000, which is over 33,000 times what Hill originally paid. Number 8. If you're a sports buff, you'll love this one. 58 cents was paid for a Vince Lombardi sweater worth $43,020. Sean Enrique McAvoy purchased this West Point sweater from a thrift store for 58 cents. The couple would have never imagined that the original owner of this sweater was none other than the football coaching legend Vince Lombardi. After seeing a documentary about Coach Lombardi, Ricky saw that there was a Lombardi name tag stitched into the sweater. The couple began to wonder if there was truly a connection. The Heritage Auction House in Dallas, Texas, was able to confirm the authenticity of the sweater by examining the types of fabric used, as well as the different methods of stitching used. The auction house appraised the sweater at $20,000. The sweater went to auction in February of 2015 in New York City and sold for $43,020. The auction price is almost 75,000 times what the McAvoys paid. Number 7. All right, history buffs. Egyptian cat bust sold for $80,000. This 25,000-year-old bronze cat bust originated in Egypt. Despite the immense history behind this figure, it was almost thrown away forever after a yard sale in Cornwall, southern England. The cat was left over after the sale concluded, and the owners of this cat threw away the figure, believing it had little to no value. Luckily, someone retrieved this artifact dating back to 500 to 700 BC out of the trash and had the authenticity verified by an Egyptian expert at the British Museum. This rare figure was auctioned in London in February of 2015. It was believed to sell for around $20,000. However, a prominent London dealer purchased the Egyptian piece for $80,000. Number 6, a 1931 Frankenstein movie poster sold for $358,500. This Frankenstein movie poster from the original 1931 movie was all but forgotten about until it was discovered in the early 1970s in the projection booth of a remodeled theater. Frankenstein memorabilia can be popular with many collectors, and when an item this old resurfaces, prices escalate quickly. It was estimated that the original poster would sell for $100,000 to $200,000, but the Heritage Auction House in Dallas, Texas sold the poster for $358,500. The online auction held in March of 2015 had 12 active bidders and over 8,900 page views. Number 5, a $2.48 purchase of the Declaration of Independence copy sold at auction for $477,650. Congress ordered William J. Stone to create 200 reproductions of the Declaration of Independence back in 1820. It was believed that only 35 of those 200 reproductions were in existence to date. Michael Sparks, a Tennessee man, found the 36th reproduction. Sparks was shopping at a garage sale when he purchased salt and pepper shakers along with the document for $2.48. After examining what he believed to be a cheap reprint copy, Sparks began to realize that the engraving was far too intricate for a mass-produced copy. He confirmed his suspicions after searching online. Sparks discovered that he was the proud owner of one of Stone's declarations. It was validated that his version was the 36th copy in existence, which he sold at auction for $477,650, or a mere 192,600 times the original purchase price. Number 4. This may look just like an ordinary antique table, purchased for $25 and sold at auction for $541,500. Claire Wiegand Beckman, a retired New York Jersey teacher, purchased this table in 1998 for $25 at a yard sale. The 18th century card table made by Boston furniture maker John Seymour and Son seems simply like a run-of-the-mill antique to Wiegand Beckman. In fact, the table sat in her home for 30 years before it was appraised on the PBS show Antique Roadshow. The television show appraised the table at $200,000 to $300,000. Once the table went up for auction at Sotheby's auction house, the bids came pouring in. The final bid for this table was $541,500, or $21,660 times her original investment. Number 3, an Andy Warhol sketch purchased for $5, valued at $2 million. Andy Fields, a British businessman, purchased what he believed to be a child's drawing at a yard sale in 2010 in Las Vegas. Fields was correct that a child rendered the drawing. However, he never imagined that the child artist was world famous. The artist of this drawing was none other than the pop art pioneer, Andy Warhol. Warhol sketched the drawing when he was around 10 years old and was on bed rest, suffering from malaria. The picture depicts the 1930s singer Rudy Vallee. This early piece of Warhol art has been appraised at the value of roughly $2 million. However, Fields is still the owner of the piece and is unsure whether or not he will sell it. If he does sell the drawing at $2 million, his investment will have increased 400,000 times. Number 2, a ceramic bowl purchased for $3, sold at auction for $2.2 million. Why would you even buy this bowl? It's ordinary. It won't match any of your other dishes. Well, a New York family purchased this white bowl for $3 at a garage sale in 2007. The family could have never imagined that this 5.5-inch piece of china could be worth millions. After 6 years, the family had the bowl appraised. They learned that it originated from China's Northern Song Dynasty and was worth $200,000 to $300,000. In March of 2013, the family put the bowl up for auction at Sotheby's, where the winning bid was from a British art dealer. The bowl sold for $2.2 million, or over 733,000 times their original investment. Number 1, a Tudor bed frame purchased for 2,200 pounds or $2,700 in US now is worth 20 million pounds, which is $24,946,000. Now, the one thing that I know at garage sales is trying to sell furniture is virtually impossible. This intricately carved 4-post bed was dumped in the hotel parking lot of the former Redland House Hotel in Hugh Green, Chester, England, when builders were renovating the property. Ian Colson purchased the bed for £2,200 in 2010. Colson, a four-post bed specialist, spotted the item when it was listed on the internet. Once the bed was in his hand, he approached a TV historian, Jonathan Foyle, with a suspicion that there was greater significance to the bed. Foyle confirmed that this four-post bed was the only surviving Tudor bed. This was proven when DNA testing of the timber revealed that the bed, in fact, belonged to King Henry back in 1486. The bed was estimated to be worth over $20 million, and the bed will remain on display in the Long Gallery at Hever Castle in Kent until November of 2015. So if you want to be a garage sale millionaire, keep hunting and digging through those piles of clothes and finding that one little item that's going to make you a lot of money. I hope you enjoyed this, and remember, in the end, Jesus wins. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.